I'm back with another triggering topic. Now, today I'm going to talk about pretty privilege and what it can and cannot buy, and why you cannot rely on it because pretty privilege has an expiration. Now, before I get into it, let me give y'all a quick disclaimer. This video is filled with my thoughts and my thoughts alone. Everything is all alleged, nothing is factual. I do not know any of these people personally. This is a commentary channel, and oftentimes I use video clips and news articles as part of my critical review, right along with fair use guidelines. Now, before I even really get into it, because I know what's going to come, let me say this. I am not a hater, and I love black women, and I love me a beautiful black queen. I'm never hating, truthfully. Now, with that being said, let me show you a clip, and I'll be right back.
It ain't no motherfucking way. I look like this. Like, just chilling in my car. Like, I just look like this. Off the wake up. Like, no makeup. Just a little lash and lip gloss. And a little filter. A little filter. And I'm single? It don't make sense. But it's okay. I'm fucking crazy.
Now, let me get this out of the way. I think that Ruby Rose is a very beautiful woman. However, this is a perfect example of someone who doesn't realize what pretty privilege is and what the limitations of that is. Being pretty, being beautiful will get you through the door, absolutely. But it doesn't keep you there. It doesn't keep you in a relationship if that's what you're looking for, like Ruby. It doesn't even keep you in a job unless maybe you're a dancer, and even that is debatable. Beauty really and truly is only skin deep. And honestly, that is something that we don't talk about enough in this superficial world of fillers, lip injections, boob jobs, and BBLs. We see everybody on Instagram and TikTok in this carefully curated reality of perfection. And it seems as if the women that attain this unattainable standard of the ever-changing standard of beauty, they're happy and they're experiencing something that only they can, And I really want any black woman, any black girl out there to know that that is not the truth. They are experiencing the same things that every woman out there goes through. Period. That's why some of the most beautiful women that you've ever seen are either divorced, been through breakup after breakup after breakup, have never been married, etc., 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 because beauty is not a guarantee for true love or for anything else. And I know that this sounds crazy, but I really believe that women that are extremely beautiful sometimes tend to lead with their beauty and think that that is all they have to offer, overlooking the fact that their spirit has to be beautiful too. And I'm not saying that Ruby Rose isn't a good person because I don't know her. I'll just say the things that I've seen of her in the public eye is giving that she may need to do some internal work if her beauty is not giving her the results that she's looking for. And I don't even want to make this all about having a man or finding a man. But I will say that if that's your end game, then you don't need to be moving like Ruby, respectfully, in my opinion. And once again, I just want to reiterate that pretty privilege is not an infinite thing. It does have an expiration date. And if you don't maximize on your beauty and your youth while you have it, you'll end up like this.
Realize, you know what, Tahiri, 50-50 is not such a bad idea. See, when I was younger, I used to think that if a man didn't pay for everything, that he wasn't worth it. But now I realize that one person carrying a whole relationship isn't love, y'all. There's a lot of pressure. And that kind of pressure could drain a good man's light, a good man's energy. See, I no longer want a sponsor. I want a partner. It's not always about the money. It's about the effort, communication, and peace. See, I still want to get spoiled. Don't get me wrong. But the sexiest thing in a relationship is teamwork. Guys, I've woken up.
And honestly, what I'm about to say, I don't mean any disrespect. But being 46 years old, still thirst trapping with your butt cheeks out and cutting the hair of thirsty men that only came to stare at your butt while you're cutting their hair when you were a woman that was very sought after is a complete waste of the pretty privilege that you had. Beyond that, wasting any of it on Joe Budden is wild, ill. But that's beyond the point. I don't even know if I'm being clear in this video because I really don't want to make it seem like I'm hating or trying to push beautiful women to be trying to look for a man or something like that. I'm really not trying to come off like that. All I'm saying is that I want women to focus on more of what is on the inside than the outside. And if you are going to focus on what's on the outside, you need to know that both need to come correct. That's all I'm saying. And I also wanted to be clear here. I still think that Tahiri is a beautiful woman, but I think that we all have to be honest here. When you get older, your pretty privilege does begin to fade. And if you haven't figured out how to have worth outside of what you look like on the outside, this is what awaits you. Really. And I'm just saying that I want young girls to understand that you are more than your face. You are more than your body. That fades. Focus on what you are on the inside. That is eternal. Focus on being a good person. Focus on God if you believe like I do. And if you don't, cool. Then focus on improving yourself and being happy without external validation. Because if beauty was enough, then why is that? No disrespect. And like I said, I'm not trying to be fat phobic or disrespectful or anything, but if beauty was enough, why is it that people on my 600-pound life that are out there getting hosed off on the front porch, why do they always have a spouse that don't play about them? Really, I'm sorry. And I'm being serious too. No disrespect. But, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know where I'm going with this video. It's just I'm tired of seeing girls in my feed that are 18 or 19 or in their early 20s, not even fully developed, doing cosmetic procedures to themselves and risking their lives to fit a beauty standard because they think that it's going to make them happy or get them into some secret society or get them lusted after by men that only want to penetrate them and do them dirty and drop them back off where they got them. It's really crazy. And like I said, all I can think about is all of the women that I'm thinking of right now. And I'm not even going to name no names, but a lot of women that I'm thinking of right now that are truly beautiful have been through some rough times. Or they've had a man play in their face, or both. And I just want to say that beauty may or may not open doors, right? But being a beautiful soul, having a beautiful spirit, working on who you are internally, definitely will open doors and will keep them open to the people that matter. Keep in mind, to the people that matter and to the places that you need to be. Not where you want to be, but where you truly need to be. I mean, I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. I really don't. I hope that you do. I hope that I'm not coming across like a hater because, like I said, I appreciate a beautiful woman. I'm just saying, don't make that your main focus. And please, Black women, stop touching your faces. You don't have to compete with YT women that are only getting lip injections and procedures like BBLs to mimic you. You don't have to compete with them and go harder because it just makes you look crazy because now you're just enhancing something that was already enhanced. Let your natural beauty and your elegance as a Black woman or as a Black queen shine through, please. Hopefully that don't sound corny because I really mean it. But I'm just going to get up out of here, y'all, because I don't even know if I'm making sense. So I digress. If you watched this whole video and you truly enjoyed it and I did make sense, please drop a 100 down below in the comments. And if you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, that's no problem at all. I know times are hard out here and we all just trying to make it. So please do me a free favor, okay? Cost you free 99. Follow your girl on TikTok. I do live stream there exclusively. Follow me on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. And subscribe. And as always, ladies, I really love to hear from y'all. And I really want to know if I made sense. So please drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.